And so let's look at the typical sales and marketing funnel, because I'm here to tell you that the typical sales and marketing funnel has you set up for those peaks and valleys, and that la- to keep you in that survivor mode of marketing. So let's look at the stages. So it typically starts with generating interest, and interest can come organically. It can come with paid, right? Paid can be a dangerous thing as well.
Yep.
Because it can be the drug that you never can get off of. But starts with generating interest. You sell the hot leads, right? You get a few new clients and you sigh in relief. But then what happens? Well, then you start over. You start over with what oftentimes is the most expensive and least predictable part of your sales and marketing funnel. And again, this is why it goes up and down. And the reason is because there's some major holes in this funnel. These holes exist in, lost interest. So people who maybe see you somewhere on social media, on your website, whatever, and so lost interest or lost traffic, you could say, and then getting into then lost leads. So people who you get, but then they don't convert. And then additionally, it's not being able to optimize that lifetime customer value through upsells, cross-sells, things like that. And so these holes exist in just about every business. And any business owner would tell you that the greatest cost to any business is opportunity cost and missed opportunity in general. So today we're going to uncover some of where that hidden opportunity is, where it lies, and then how to execute on how to really execute on that and capitalize on it. So if we put some numbers behind the funnel here, let's kind of look at it. So you get in front of, fill in the blank, a certain number of people, and let's say then you get 100 leads. And just to make the math easy, we're going to say then you get 10 clients. Well, then when you start over again, then you're then chasing new ones. You're chasing the herd again. And my question here initially on a conversion standpoint is, what in the world happened to the other 90 people who were interested in what you have? Well, at the end of the day, they end up slipping through the cracks. They're not followed up with. They end up going maybe with a competitor, because what? It's all about timing. And here's the harsh reality, is that people buy when they're ready to buy, not necessarily when you're ready to sell. And so ultimately, those other 90 just get thrown in the trash.
And what happens, again, we're jumping back and forth here around Jimmy's content presentation and then the reality in the ground with the systems and software that I implement for my clients. Those 90 leads that we forget about because we're busy chasing the 10 hot ones, when you do revisit those, like you've paid money to have those leads. And now you're like, oh, all right, I got to fire this back up again. I got to fire the engine back up. And you go out to reach out to them again. Chances are your system provider, Campaign, Infusionsoft, MailChimp, whoever they are, suddenly they penalize you for not communicating consistently. This penalization is going to look like getting your list throttled, decreased deliverability. Heaven forbid they even shut your account down, because these peaks and valleys are ending up to do more damage to them than you're worth to them.
Well, and ultimately, it's the same thing when you talk about posting on social, right? If you're a ghost as far as from a social media standpoint, you're never offering value. Well, and then your posts are not going to be engaged with, which means then when you post in the future, you're going to be seen less. These are all essentially they're different search engines, more or less, and their algorithm is configured based on what's happening there.